Please subscribe the channel for more videos. We promise to keep you entertained. Tang San asks Jake, "What is Soul Ring and how can I get it?" Jake tells him that I have no idea about this either. But I think in order to get Soul Ring, you have to find a spirit animals. But it's very dangerous unless you become the master of the soul. And now Jake asks Tang San if he wants to join the Soul Master Training School. Because only by staying there, you'll be able to get every single knowledge about the martial soul. So Tang San tells him, "But first I have to get permission from my father." So Jake goes to Tang Hao's house with Tang San to talk to him. Tang Hao is sleeping, but Jake wakes him up and he tells him that your son is born with full soul power. Tang Hao asks his son, "What is your martial soul?" Tang San tells him that his martial soul is the blue silver plant. Jake tells Tang Hao that I have decided that Tang San will be trained at the beginner's soul master school in Neoding City to obtain a trainee position in our village. But Hao refuses because Tang San had the blue silver plant martial soul. Jake gets angry and says that if we send Tang San to beginner's soul master school, then he can become a successful person. So Hao tells him, "What's the point of being successful? Because after he is gone, there will be no one to cook for me. And anyway, blue silver plant is a useless martial soul." So Jake tells him that Tang San is born with full soul power, and until he gets the soul ring, he can be given a training as soul master. But Hao does not listen to him and asks him to leave. This angers Jake, and even Tang San asks Jake to leave. He says, "My father is right. Blue silver plant is a useless soul, so it's better not to learn the abilities of soul master." Jake tells him that "I'm not angry. You are a very good boy, but I worry about your future." And while leaving, he says with a gesture that "I think you have given up too soon. And let me know if you change your mind, because only 3 months are left for the school admission to start." After saying this, he leaves from there. Tang Hao asks Tang San, "Do you want to be a soul master?" Tang San says that he is fine with being a son of a blacksmith and that they can be better together. And he says to his father that he promised him that he'll teach Tang San how to make farm equipment. Tang San says he will also be by his father's side and cook for him. Tang Hao asks Tang San to show his martial soul. When Tang San shows him his blue silver plant soul, Tang Hao remembers that this soul is just like his wife Yin's, and he goes inside feeling sad. But then Tang San tells him that he also has another soul, and he shows him his sky hammer soul. This surprises Tang Hao. And in the flashback, we see that when Tang San was born, people from Spirit Hall attacked Tang Hao and his wife Yin. They came to take Yin with them because she was not a human, but 1,00,000 years old spirit beast. Yin sacrificed herself to save her husband and son from people of his Spirit Hall. This broke Tang Hao, and soon he became a drunkard. But now he is very happy to see a twin soul in his son and hugs him. Tang San is quite surprised by this because in all these years, his dad hugged him for the first time. Tang Hao tells his son that in future you will have to protect your blue silver plant with your hammer. Tang San also agrees to it. And now Tang Hao starts teaching his son to make tools. And after 3 months of continuous hard work, Tang San learns to make tools. Tang San cooks porridge for his father. Tang Hao tells his son that you have to pack your bags because Jake will take you to Neoding City tomorrow, so that you can train to become a soul master. Tang San is also happy about it, but he asks his father, "Who will cook for you after I'm gone?" So Tang Hao tells him that I'll take care of myself and the blacksmith training that I gave you. With that, you can work in the blacksmith shop in Neoding City, with which you'll be able to pay the fees of beginner soul school. Also, he says to him, "Before you go, you have to promise me that you'll never attach a soul ring to your sky hammer. Also, no one should know about your hammer soul. All you have to do is use your blue silver plant." So Tang San asks him, "Will I never be able to use my hammer power?" So Tang Hao tells him that you can only use it when it's a matter of life or death and you are left with no choice. Tang San also understands his point. Now, the next morning, Jake comes to pick Tang San. Tang San prepares porridge for his father before leaving so that he can eat it when he wakes up. Also, he leaves a message for him saying, "Take care of yourself." On the way, Tang San asks Jake about the beginner soul school, and they keep moving forward and reach Nuoding City in few hours, which is a beautiful city. And the episode ends here. Please subscribe the channel for more such videos and let us know in the comments about your favorite part of the video. Thank you for watching.